Cool, man.
Thanks.
Everyone, welcome everyone to Thrillhouse Arcade, the TART Touring Car Championship, and we are back with round 2 from beautiful, wow, really beautiful looking Road Atlanta. And I guess this is our home road course for the Audis. This is the place where we decided we're going to run a championship with these cars. Now it's a tight, technical little track. It's 4.6 kilometers in length, and we're here for 2 races, and same format as round 1. So we've got a 10-minute qualifying session, and then we've got our feature race, which will be 18 laps, 73.4 kilometers with a mandatory pit stop. Race 2, 10 laps, full reverse grid. It's a short distance, half points, and as we saw with round 1, anything can happen, and man, it's going to be hard to beat round 1. That was incredible. What an amazing racing that was, and to have both races determined by fractions of a second over the line, that was just something special. And hoping I pushed all the right buttons and done all the right things here, that I might be able to show you some championship standings. I can't. I haven't loaded them. That's okay. That's okay. We will abort mission. We will abort mission. And we have a look on track now at Clay Richards in the Shannon's Insurance entry. What a drive this guy had last week. Race 2. Held on, hit his marks, kept in touch with the leaders, and on the final stretch managed to make an awesome move. Absolutely awesome move. And got himself a debut win with the TART Touring Car Championship. So well done, Clay. Good to have you back. You're looking beautiful as always, and we've got some cool little graphics in the corner there. I hope you're enjoying those. Thank you to James from Simming for putting all those together for us. And here's our current championship leader, Chris Noble. And it just reminds me I need to load some graphics. So what we'll do, while we look at Noble here, our championship leader, we'll just cut away for a little second, crank some tunes. I'm going to go load some liveries and stuff so we look all nice and slick on screen. I'll be back shortly. Singing No Right FM. We'll be back in a second. We are 110% full-blown, full-speed amateurs. We just figure this shit out as we go. There we go. I'm bored with Ryan Howe, pole sitter from race 1, round 1. We're on a lap here. We're just going through the wizard sleeves now. He's going to get a nice tight exit on the back of that wizard sleeve. Runs it nice and wide. And then it's a long straight here over the little rise. And we will obviously all know this one is the Biz Wibley Memorial Kink. Yeah, Biz Wibley Memorial Kink. Just down into the pubes. Nicely through the pubes. under the bridge. Runs it nice and wide. And yeah, very nice through the JNC there. Great little complex that. And over this ride, man, how tough. Oh, so difficult. You don't know where that apex is. You kind of just got to muscle memory that one. Down through the wiggles. Nice and wide here. Touch that apex. Ooh. Touch that one. Touch this one, but be careful, not too much. Oh, almost too much. Gets the slide on. Keeps his foot up it. Hella sideways. Yes, my brother. That is how you take that corner. Back down into the wizard sleeves. Right now, he's on for a championship, I reckon. He is lightning fast, and he is getting quicker by the week. He is insane. Let's just have a look at the practice times at the moment. We've got about 3 minutes left in practice. We've gone live a little bit earlier, just to get a couple of things cranking and going okay. And oh look, he did make it. Justin Howe, the public call out, tells me every week he can't make it. Every week he rocks into the lobby and shows us his beautiful Pro Truck Showdown livery. So thanks for showing up, and no thanks for telling me you wouldn't. Still love you. Beautiful car. Listen to the sounds of Night Ride FM. Craig Scholes registered but missed round 1, and he's making his debut here tonight with the TART Touring Car Championship, Phase 4 Motorsport, and a bit of a fan of the Audis. Already came pre-prepared with his own livery. So this man's locked, stopped and ready to go. Great to have you on board with us, mate. Welcome to Thrillhouse. Hope you enjoy your stay. Oh, welcome back, Scotty Reed, sliding Scotty all the way from Thrillhouse OG days. We've watched this guy pull off some absolute brilliance in Thrillhouse throughout the years, and he has been an absolute benchmark driver in these Audis. In fact, this is the man that helped take us the Audis to Lanier Speedway in our first ever dirt oval. So his commitments are with the 410s. He is a dirt sprint car man, as he obviously heard me and went racing for the first piece of dirt he could find. Jordan Knockolds, welcome to the TART Touring Car Championship, mate. You bought yourself a clock and you remembered what time it is. You missed cut-off for qualifying last week, and this guy rocking the livery of the week on Trading Paints about 3 weeks ago, and Chill Out Systems, which is the business that I actually do quite a bit of work for. Driver cooling, cool carbon fiber, lightweight, very cool. But you guys don't care about that. You love sim racing. But if you do want to be cool as heck in your real race car, slide into my DMs. Anyway, I'll put these details out now. You can have a look. As always, we've kept the track temperature nice and cool, and we have the wind knocked down nice and low. It's a beautiful, clear, sunny day, 24-degree track temperature. We give them the best driving conditions possible, so that's one less thing for people to whinge about. My man that doesn't like to whinge though, he just gets in there and makes it happen. Matty English in the Calsonic Audi Sport, and I believe we've been given the hard cut, and we're about to start qualifying. That's 10 minutes. Now we've changed the format a little bit for qualifying. I lied before, we have changed it a little bit. We did give them 3 laps only before, and now we give them an unlimited number of laps to go get it done. So, excuse me while I pop that up on screen. There's our pole sitter from last week, Ryan Howe. These guys, they will never learn. They will never learn. All of them. Out on track. At once. One behind the other. crucial. Ryan Howard. Brady McHugh backs out of it. Is he going to let Ryan by? These two are peak operators fighting for real estate. Scotty Reed, welcome to the stream. Good luck tonight, brother. Good to have you with us. We know you love your dirt racing. We're always happy to have you on board. First flying laps being started now. Listening to Night Ride FM. Very ominous music, Night Ride, for this qualifying session. As the sun sort of kisses over the top of the trees. This beautiful track. One of my personal favourites. Latest update of iRacing said that they had added lights for night racing here. Well, you add lights. Probably do a better job having the crowd hold some lighters up. Mark Dempsey, I definitely need some more mid-wing wang. And I'm so happy you're here. I assume you're here to check out Thomas Lauder, who has got himself another beautiful livery. And I don't know if you know this about the RDGTO, it does actually have a mid-wing wang. Here we go, they're all balked. We've got purple sectors coming through. Let's see if we get some times up on the board. Brady McHugh bangs it out at 119.027. Now that is quick. That's quick out the gate. Whoa. Chris Noble, 6/10 off. Oh, a warning shot has been fired already. If an 18 happens in this qualifying session, there's going to be some jaws drop on the ground. I tell you that now. We've been sitting in these sessions for about a week now. 4 practice sessions I've had, and that's the fastest we've seen so far. A 119. They predicted 18s might happen. We thought it would come from the Jesus. Check Brady McHugh. And Mr. Schultz, your timing's coming up a little bit funny, and I think I need to fix you up there. I'll try to do that very shortly. See if we can do it on the fly now. Like I said, I'm learning as I go, and there's so much crap to here we go. We'll make a current Audi GTO and we'll save the project, and we're good to go. I'm sure James is just waiting for me to get back to the commentary here. Jeff Calvert, there it goes. Oh, Ryan Howe response. So Ryan Howe with a low 19 as well. Joseph to Jesus, he goes P3. 1.5 tenths off. The Learjet's in there. Sammy Collins is back. Welcome to Thrillhouse. We've missed you, mate. He's back repping the Thrillhouse livery. And he's in the top 7. But that's our protagonist. We saw these guys in round 1. Brady McHugh, Ryan Howe, Joseph to Jesus, Chris Noble, and the Learjet. That's the pace. That's the benchmark. The Learjet goes P4, so it just skips Noble a little bit there. Got some more times coming through. Blakey down on P15 at the moment. And it looks like Aaron's parking it. Hope he's requesting a tow. He set up a few rules and regs after round 1, just to help everybody get on the same page. Everybody has a few different ideas on how the race format should happen. We're on board with Chris Noble, P5, into turn 1. Kiss at apex, and then just try run it wide over the rise. You know, Noble doesn't take it that wide there, runs it through the middle of the course. Does get it through nicely through that blind apex. Hugs the sausage on the right hand side. very neat through the wiggles. Up over the rise here. As we all know, Noble is a given time world rock paper scissors champion, and just such a respectful guy. Zoe Elliott fires one into the YouTube. 9 people tuned in. Thank you for watching. We're just watching Chris Noble here fire it down into the pubes. A little bit of a wiggle going on. Oh, and he's got a face full of Russell puckerage. And I tell you what, Russell, that going that slow with his pants down. Oof, not good. We've got Ryan Howe on the purple sector. Ryan Howe. Oh, here we go, Ryan Howe. Dose of the Jesus, there it is. Well done, son. The first 18 of the Road Atlanta sessions. Fantastic. 18.891. You are a wizard, mate. You are a wizard. And we've got a car stopped on the track there, looking... I think that's Russell. He's back up and underway again. He's obviously very offended by that comment I made before. And he's back underway, and he's right in the face of Thomas Lauder, who's just going to be thinking, why did you start now? He's out of the way. Thomas bursts through. That would have hurt him a little bit. And we just got 2.5 minutes of qualifying left, and I think this format works a little bit better because we don't have people bailing out after 3 laps, so it's just full beans all the way to the end of qualifying. 10 minutes. Who can set the fastest time? It tells me out the sounds of Night Ride FM to it as well. Let me know if you want me to keep the tunes going during the race. I've always been in mixed minds about that one. I'm happy to do it, but some people might just want to hear the glorious sounds of 5 cylinders and that little wheel of a turbo and blow-off valve. But Don, he's found the sand out in the grass. It's got damage. Not an ideal way to run your qualifying there, son. Get back on the road, get yourself repaired, see if you can get yourself back out on track for one more shot at it. We've got a few positions changing. Clay Richardson P10 at the moment, top 10's good. Kai Ardley, another one of our youngsters, P9. He's currently boxing in pit lane. And Aaron Power, less damaged. And that's the price you pay for not entering practice sessions, Sunshine Lips. You need to get in there and have a crack. Because I'm going to predict now that won't be the first time that car's smoking down the back straight. Looks beautiful though, and I love having you here, mate. Carl, thanks for tuning in. Showing some support for Clay Richards. Teddy Kelly, thanks for tuning in. Another one of the young veterans. The Learjet has gone P1. I've missed that. An 18.8. Here comes Howe. Can he respond? This is going to be it. He can't improve. So Howe, our pole sitter from round 1, I think he did have a COVID jab yesterday. So guys who are sitting on the fence about getting a COVID jab, go out and get one. Because you can still bang out a rip a lap in iRacing. But in the end of the day, that's all you really want to do in life. Here we go. Don't know why it's doing that to me. It keeps going into there is our grid. Heat 1, 300 points up for grabs. It's the Learjet who's going to lead them away. P1. Really impressive time. 18.8. Are you kidding? Joseph Jesus, welcome back. Sit alongside him on the front row. And it's Howe and Brady McHugh. Noble and the returning Sammy Collins. Rob Bowden and Craig Scholes, they're bringing out row 4, row 5. Andrew Smith, Mr. Molecule, Kai Ardley, and the new NPC livery. Chris Barnes, the second of the Tank SRT cars. He is alongside Clay Richards. Impressive P12 for him, so he's getting a bit quicker each week. And we will just go over the page. Jordan Knockolds, P13. Scotty Reed, alongside in the Satellite Racing Team entry. It's Matty English and Todd Varicalli. Thomas Lauder down in P17 alongside Jeff Calvert. Matthew Harriet, it's the Don. Stephen Black, Macca. Russell Puckridge, Jasmine Beach coming in 24th. And we go over the page again for Aaron Power, Death Grip Racing. And then there's me and Lee Partridge, we're safety trucks for this evening. And that is 27 Thrillhouse touring cars on the grid for what is going to be a river race. Lights going out. Let's get that off the screen. Oh boy, and we're racing. And there's drama in the back there. Someone's gone very wide. And Joseph to Jesus is going to loop around and take Learjet into turn 1. Howe makes a move. Learjet sideways and Noble collects him. Oh, that's a big incident. That's huge. Who's going to get... he's going to get collected by everybody. Clay Richards is off. Oh boy, Tom Barrichelli is round and there is drama. There is drama. It only takes one to unhitch them all. And that's big damage for Jordan Knockholds. Tom Barrichelli and whoa. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. It's kicked off already. Let's turn down the music. Let's crank into some motorsport. Sorry, I'm a little bit behind the 8 ball there. I was playing with buttons that I couldn't get rid of. But we are looking back from Joseph to Jesus at the Alpha Racing Team entry of Ryan Howe. And these two have managed to skip away, and we don't know what's happened to Stridey. But he's, what we saw there, he was very sideways, and Noble had nowhere to go. Down into the pubes they go, and Ryan is just going to have to hold on to this one. They've got 18 laps. Wow. Big drama. And we may have a safety truck. We'll just have to double check this. We're on board with Brady McHugh, who is lightning quick. Made himself up a couple of spots there into P3. Sammy Collins up to P4. And 30, almost 30 entries. And really unfortunate for a few of those drivers. But remember, reverse grid for race 2. So those who are down and out now, they will get redemption in race 2. Brady McHugh all over the back of Ryan Howe now. There's a little bit of weave. You do get a pretty good toe down this back straight as they go through the Baz Wibley Memorial Kink. Down this massive drop into the pubes. And Brady, smooth as you like. Oh, Ryan tries to force the issue. Wanted to stay down the side and has made contact, and that's just hurt him. Tried to shut the door a little bit there, and we've got cars in pit lane. There's the Learjet. There's Mr. Molecule as well, Andrew Smith. Oh dear. As the cars go through, start lap 3 of this 18-lap race, and we've got a small battle pack up the front, which consists of the Jesus, McHugh, Howe, Collins, Rob Bowden, Kai Ardley, and Schultz as well. And then there is a big gap back to the rest of the field. So these top 8 have absolutely gapped away. We're looking at Jasmine Beach here. She's up a few spots as well. Just bring up some information for you. Check on where everybody's progressing. Look at Howie up 16 spots in P10. He's on the move. So he's managed to dodge a few bullets there. And, Zoe Sharing my tears as well. I'm feeling for Jordan Knockholds in the chill out entry. And we haven't quite got instant replay sorted yet. We're working on it, team. We're just, we're hobbyists. This ain't our main jam. Sammy Collins, he missed round 1. These races are a little bit too early for him, but big shout out to Sammy's partner for letting him off the hook. Thomas Lauder's made 5 spots and he's into P12 now, and he's chasing down Clay Richards, the winner of race 2 in round 1. And there's a good little battle pack up in front of them there as well, which has got Barnes, Reed and Howie in it. So, lap 4. Tuning in. Thomas Lauder in the young veterans entry there. He's holding on to the back. It's a little bit of a gap back to Calvin. It's wanted. Yes. Stand on it, son. Get fully sideways. Wicked. Hell yeah, that's hot. But you've lost a bunch of time. But you made it look cool. Aaron Power up to P9. He's up 8. He's up 8 spots. Well done, Aaron Power. In the Death Grip Racing entry. Now hanging on to the back of Brady, hasn't let him go yet, still within a sniff of that P2, and he's pitting. What's going on here? He's going early. He's going early. Oh, strategy play. On board with Scotty Reed, slide in Scotty, Mr. 410 on the back of Clay Richards now. Boy, he's got skills. He's got big chops. Doesn't matter what car you put him in. He's quick. And some of these guys in their $10,000 rigs had a little quiet cry if they saw what Scott was wielding around him. Being well, son. Howe comes out, P13. So he pits, takes the mandatory amount of fuel that he needs to get to the end, and he pops out in 13th, 20 seconds off the lead. Now, he's come out in a little bit of air. He's got Calvert ahead. That is impressive. Is anyone going to try cut him off? Is Joseph just going to run it long? And Mark Dempsey in the YouTube chat says that Thomas Lauder has completely ruined my paint with those orange wheels, and I could not agree more. Joseph to Jesus, I'm also looking at you. And DAI Racing, please do not wield so much power in the hands of these people when it comes to wheel colours. I'm trying to commentate a race, but I can't help but stare at those absolute turboburger discs that are rotating around. The only upside is he's doing it in style, he's doing it with speed, and he's 2 seconds away from his biggest challenger, Brady McHugh. So well done, Joseph to Jesus. I still love you. Here we go. Jasmine Beach on Aaron Power. Jandal Performance Racing versus Death Grip Racing. Jasmine, the first female driver with Thrillhouse, and Aaron takes a very interesting approach to a corner called the middle of the road safest houses approach. Like monsters that Apex. he's going for it. He realises he's got a Jandal car right behind him, and he's like, you know what, I better get moving, as he runs it very wide through the wiggles. And Jasmine just watching him breathe, going, oh dear, this is, there we go, Aaron, he gets loose, he's off the track, and Jasmine doesn't even need to think twice about that, takes the position. Oh boy, someone get the breathalyzer out when Power takes his pit stop. That is some truck driving right there. Howie, P11, up 15 spots. For a man who said he wasn't going to make it tonight, he's doing bloody well. Matthew Harriet. He's up 6 spots. And the beautiful Benson here just head delivery. He's on the back of Blackie at the moment. Looking very hot. And Ryan Howe, I've just been told by race control that Ryan Howe didn't actually take his mandatory pit stop. He was given a drive-through penalty for the incident on lap 1. So it was Ryan Howe that got into the side of Stridey by the sounds of things and turned him around. Is this a genuine pit? This is a genuine pit. Alright, so we will retract everything we said before. It's Clay Richards who's the first to pull the trigger. He's in for the mandatory pit stop. He gets out of a bit of a drama and he goes down. He's exiting pit lane. Thank you for the update in chat there, Lee Partridge. Big love to you and everything that you do. And a big happy birthday to Lee Burley as well in race control. He's given up his time behind the wheel to help out Lee Partridge and adjudicate these races so that we can dish them out during the race. No one likes having to deal with this midweek. We've got better things to do. We've got Gossip Girl to catch up on, and Brady McHugh doing really well there. The Don makes, I think that is Macca not having the greatest run, and I haven't updated your little graphic in the moment, mate, so I just hide your car off the corner there. And, he may as well be shaking his head at that one. Oh, I try to get everything sorted, but as soon as race day comes, there's always a couple of little things. That's all right. Hope you're enjoying the stream. 10 viewers. Woohoo! A lot is in from P10, up 7 spots. I hope when you box for that car, you get a nice set of beautiful black wheels. How could you? How dare you? What have you done? Sammy Collins in the TART entry. Special guest appearance. And he is up into P3. This guy's got serious chops. And he's holding down the speed of Rob Bowden as well. And that, oh, look at that in P5. The youngster Kai Ardley, he's in watching brief here. Rob Bowden, he's having a sniff through the Baz Wembley Memorial Kink. I've got to come up with better names. Through the pubes. Kai Ardley in the Melbourne Performance Centre entry has joined forces with Lee Partridge in a NPC dual assault on the TCR series coming up. And here he goes. That's a sniff. Rob Bowden's through on Sammy Collins, and now Kai is all over the back. We head over through the wiggles now. It's a great little battle. Rob gets a little bit sideways through there. And I just need to mute you, Burley, because I can still hear you. Alright, here we go. Back on it. Sammy. Return serve. Thinks about it. No. Gets back in line. So go through the wizard sleeves. He gets the better exit. It's the towing game. A little bit of a slide there from Sammy Collins. Kai Ardley is in the box seat now as they head down the back straight. And this three-way battle as they go through the Baz Wembley Memorial Kink. Rob's got a little bit of a gap, and here's Kai. He pops it out, he makes the move, he gets on the brakes a little bit later, and that's a very nice move through the pubes. Well done. Kai Ardley up into P4. Brady McHugh's in the pit from P2. Tech 1 Simsport entry. And that leaves Joseph DeJesus 6.7 seconds up the road from Rob Bowden. So, a little bit of an update. It was the Learjet that was taken out, not Strati. Just watching Rob Bowden there. Alright, here we go. We've got a bunch of people in pit lane. The Don, Puckeridge, Harriet's in, Jasmine's in, Andrew's in. He's on a recovery mission. The Learjet's out. Down 24 spots, a lap behind, but he is out to collect points. Remember, everybody in this race, if you finish, collects points. He is a championship contender, so he is out, collecting what he can, and here we go. Bowden's in, Kai follows him in, Collins stays out, Schultz stays out. see if we can just get up some fuel. There are some of your pit times there on the right hand side of the timing tower. Fastest time at the moment, Chris Noble, who's made another cool recovery up into P9. So another one of our front runners caught up in that incident. He's got a quick time. And Sean McKenzie in pits. And the two Alpha Racing Team cars, P8 and P9, so we're on the recovery. Check in on Aaron Power now, down in 26th spot. One lap down. Getting a little bit tidier now. These are a handful, these cars. And here we go, Russell Puckeridge through the grass. Oh, how's that? Makes a big meal of the final bend. And here we are, our race leader, Joseph DeJesus. Pits on lap 12, 6 laps to go. There's Sammy Collins, and watching brief, he pits as well. Schultz, so all the leaders are in. Barnes is in. Let's check on Brady. He's coming out of the final bend. Final turn. Brady McHugh, he pitted early. Does he get the overlap? Who's rolling? Jesus is rolling, he's on pit exit. Where does he come out? There's Joseph. And battle resumes. He's taken about 6/10 out of that lead, so well done, Brady. He's on the charge, and he's chasing down the one like Jesus. Thank you for everybody who's tuning in. Hope you're enjoying the racing. Aaron Power really struggling to come to terms with this car and track. Finds himself well off the track there, and it looks like he's gone deep into the pubes. Found himself a few crabs in the sandpit. He's going to make his way through the muff to pit lane, I think, to repair a little damage. Brady McHugh. This is the battle. 6 laps. Outright fisticuffs to the end. These two have checked out. But Sammy Collins has held down P3, by the way, which is a ripper effort with the Tank SRT car right behind. And here is this battle again, the three of them. There we go. Rob thinks about it. Sammy's like, nah, try harder, mate, try harder. And the youngster Kai Ardley in the auto speed car having an absolutely ripper race. He's up 5 spots. He's in 5th position. And I dare say it's the new paint job. He's going to go ahead and say it's the new paint job. Tony Don. The Don, 45 seconds off the lead, up 5 spots, looking very beautiful and a great little battle pack here of Barrett Kelly, Jeff, Jeff, the Don, there's Howie, and Harriet as well. So this is it. Cool little battle pack we've got going on here. Just checking in on the times there, and very close between all of them. Stridey. Now you're meant to have a rear. Oh, Aaron Power. Checking the speed for Aaron Power. 0 kilometers an hour. You're going nowhere, mate. And let's check pit stop strategy for the top 5 here. And they all pitted roughly around the same time. So. Oh, and Jasmine Beach has found the sand. She's beached as. Oh, I'm very sorry for that joke. I'm trying to get the spin one off. There we go. Get rid of that one. Oh, that one. What's this one do? Oh, the battle for first in class. Here we go. Jesus, we keep Collins. Down under a second. Shit on professional. We've got some low-key Night Ride FM in the background now. Let me know if the audio's coming through nice. It's not meant to be overpowering. It's just something for the background. And Macca finds the sand. That is a very tough braking zone, that one, I must say. Sammy Collins holding down Rob Bowden, holding down Kai Ardley. This battle is still raging. Top two have checked out. We'll check back in on them soon. It's holding at about 9/10. With Sammy Collins. What a ripper run he's having in the TART entry. Tank SRT driver, Rob Bowden. He's always there or thereabouts. There we go, we've got 15 people viewing right now. Thank you so much. Throw me a signal, let me know where you're watching from. This battle's raging. And Kai having a ripper run. And we're just looking here at Brady McHugh, who's lost about 4/10 to Jesus, but that is still him in the looking glass. The gap's visual. And 3 laps to go. Anything can happen here. And very cool to see someone taking it to the man like Jesus, because whenever that man enters the session, parts of me shrivel up and pack their bags and want to go home, because he is just lightning fast. So nice to see someone taking it to Jesus. And we're checking on this battle down the field now. Alpha Racing Team Chris Noble, he's recovered well. He's up into the Jandal position and took out the race 1 win in round 1, and Noble, our current championship leader, is in for a good bag of points. If you recall, in the beginning of the race, he got himself a face full of Learjet. Surprised he didn't come away with massive damage. Back with this battle. Here we go, lap 16. Collins holding off Bowden. Kai's still there. Still hanging about, he's still in the tow. Oh, here we go. Aaron Power, back marker. How does he negotiate this? Through the wiggles. Collins goes through, Bowden goes through. Does Kai get through as well? Well done, Aaron. He gets himself out of the way. In fact, he can score himself off the weeds. And wouldn't want to be the engineer on that car. There's probably going to be more grass pulled out of the bottom than that in my backyard. And oh no, Russell Puckeridge finds the sand as well in the B Energy entry. Beautiful looking car. It's better on track, mate. Cracking race 2. Thank you all so much for tuning in. You're watching the Thrillhouse TART Touring Car Championship, round 2, race 1. And this is an 18 lap heat with maximum points on offer. And we've had a lap 1 drama, which has spread the field. Ryan Howard, an Alpha Racing Team, copped himself a drive-through. He's recovered to P9. And Joseph DeJesus made an epic move around the Learjet into turn 1. He hasn't looked back since. Actually, he's just absolutely, he's just giving it to Brady now. 3 seconds, 3.1, it's out to. What an absolute masterclass. Brady hanging on. But he'll be taking notes from this one. Sammy Collins holding down P3 on what has been an almighty battle for about 70% of the race, as Bowden gets a little bit squirrely, and now Kai's in with a chance. And oh dear, Puckeridge, big damage. I think we're a bit late for a safety truck. And this will be our first race without the TART safety truck, so we managed to escape it. We've only had big drama on lap 1 and a little bit of drama there from Russell as we come down to the final 2 laps. Collins has skipped away. He's got the P3 locked down. Here goes Kai Ardley down the inside. Will he try the same move? No, he's just too far back, and Rob Bowden holds him off very nicely there. There's the battle between Bowden and Collins. Kai Ardley all over the back in the NPC. Melbourne Performance Centre entry. And Mr. Molecule Andrew Smith may have had drama early in the race. There's your logo all over the screen, mate. So happy days. We're on the final lap. Joseph DeJesus. Where is McHugh? He's down in P6. What happened to Brady? Jesus is 11 seconds up the road. I don't know what's happened to Brady McHugh. Someone give me an idea of what happened. And Brady McHugh got a drive-through. Wow. So did Jesus, Collins, Bowden, Kai on the last lap of the race. Can he make something happen? Can the young kid get on the podium? He's a little bit out of range there. Well done, Joseph de Jesus. We don't need to have you on screen, mate. You dominated that from start to finish. Sammy Collins will come home P2. Rob Bowden, well done, brings out the podium. And Kai Ardley brings it home P4. It's Schultz on debut. So 2 drivers on debut coming in the top 5. Well done. And Brady McHugh, after the drive-through, recovers to P6. So it's going to be interesting to talk to race control about what happened there. Barnes, P7, takes the Jandal position. Noble, recovery drive, P8. Stridey, P9. Noble, Brian Howe, P10. And Clay Richards in 11th. And it's Lauder, P12. Howie up 13 spots into P13. And here comes the train of them. Barrichelli, Knockolds, Calvert, English, Harriet. Here comes the Don. We've got a retired car on the side of the road there. Here comes Macca. Struggled a little bit with this race. Brings it home straight. Ahead of Blackie. And there's Mr. Molecule, Andrew Smith, who brings it home. And wow. Wow. What a race. That was incredible. What a dominant race by Joseph de Jesus. That was out of control. Hope you enjoyed that one. And yeah, couldn't agree more. Cal did really well in that race. Let's unmute our boys in race control.
Hey Mikey, how we going?
Doing really well, Lee Partridge. Lee Burley, how are you?
Good, thanks, mate. Good.
Happy birthday, Lee Burley.
Thank you.
Hope you had a good day, mate.
Yep.
You get to jump in here and dish out some penalties to some people. Is that a good little flex to cap off a wonderful, beautiful birthday Sunday?
Yeah, that's pretty good. We're still in lockdown here, so a little bit what I can do to celebrate. So this is as good as any.
Yeah, that's it, mate. No, it's cool. We really appreciate you jumping out of the seat and getting in the box to help Lee Partridge. And I noticed a couple of people served drive-through penalties there. So you want to walk through what happened there on lap 1?
So lap 1, actually, if I should sort of talk to it while I review it, but basically turn 1, Ryan Howe got a bit of a, let's see, let me just talk it through it. Sorry, Mikey.
You're right.
He's done the big under and over on Ash, and as he's gone to go to Ash's right, he's tried to accelerate to get the run and just caught the right rear of the bumper and turned Ash around, and that's what caused all that big carnage. So he was just drove through Ash, unfortunately, and it just I think there was probably a couple of other incidents that caused a few of the other cars to come off, but
yeah, it
was just chaos there for a minute. We didn't get to see all of that, so I'll have to review the rest of those incidences, but the big one was obviously Ryan and taking Ash out. So drive-through penalty for that, which he served. And then real deep late on in the race, Brady McHugh, unfortunate for him. He was coming through the back markers and Russell was just doing his thing, but unfortunately Brady's just overshot Russell's brake marker by a bit and had nowhere to go and just run poor Russell off the track. So I don't think it was a deliberate thing as he was coming through. But mate, you know, you've got to dish penalties out for that. If we can't just not dish them out somewhere and dish them out other places. So two drive-throughs, and it was a good race though.
Yeah, it
Kai,
was
really impressive. Really impressed with Kai's driving. I know it's biased, but he's driving really well.
No, the YouTube comments couldn't agree with you more as well. And Rob Bowden.
Yeah, Rob Bowden as well. Unbelievable.
Yep.
Craig Schultz, I think he was his debut as well, yeah?
Yeah, Schultz on debut did really, really well. So, and Sammy Collins come away with a podium the way that he did. That was just a great little battle for those laps, and we were pretty locked on that one. But yeah, obviously I think we'll give driver of the day to Kai for that one because of his big step up from round 1 as well. So really impressive drive.
For sure. There's a few incidents throughout the race for young Aaron Power, struggling to keep the grips with the Audi, which is a bit of...
Yeah, well, we gave him a little tongue-in-cheek for that on screen, and you know, it is, as he said, he hasn't had much time to jump on, but you pay the price pretty heavily in these cars if you don't manage to put a few laps in. So it's all right. He'll regroup and you'll be off the front row, and we'll see if he can hold a few off.
Yep, be good to go.
Yeah, that's it, man. That's it. All right. Well, predictions for race 2.
Look, I think Joseph is going to struggle to get through the talent. So it'll be interesting to see. This track does lead itself to a few passing spots, which is good. But you know, I think everyone's trying to pass everyone, so it'll be interesting. Yeah, Ash, sorry. Yeah. So yeah, we've got a few people up the front. So Learjet will be starting off the 3rd row. So he's probably going to be hard to beat in race 2 with Scotty Reed pretty close to him as well. Yeah, alright. Well, how long have we got left in this practice session? About 3 minutes. Pretty cool. I'm having an absolute mare with all the buttons tonight. I've got a few things happening, which is pretty cool. We're all slowly improving, which is really awesome. We've got another person in the box with you, which is great. And James is doing a bloody good job with the cameras. Pretty happy with that. And cheers to everybody who's tuned in on YouTube. Thank you so much. Race 2 is coming up very shortly. We're just looking at the results now from race 1. And in the background there, we've got Scotty Reed. We're at Road Atlanta. This is Thrillhouse Arcade. And you're tuned in to Night Ride FM, our audio partner for our series. Throw me a signal. Let me know who you're gonna back for race 2. Reverse grid. Thrillhouse. Take a moment here to thank all the companies that support us. Thanks to James from Siminc. If you're looking to get your wheelbase or wheel with a custom wrap or a replica of one of your favourite Formula 1 teams, check out sim.inc. That's a website, sim.inc. Check out the awesome work that James does there with Simming. If you run a league and you're looking to have some trophies done, we'll do them for you too. Big shout out to Mark from Pixelsaurus. Starting grid up. Race 2, 10 laps, full reverse grid. Couple little tech issues. Aaron Power off the front row. Can he make something from it?
We'll remove Lee and myself from the top there soon. Yeah, those trophies are very cool, aren't they, Mr. Dempsey? Alright guys, here we go. Let's get rid of that grid. We're about ready to go racing. And Aaron gets an ordinary start, but Mr. Molecule, he is run and done into turn 1. A much cleaner start down the back as well. He sweeps around. They're going to go too wide. Scotty Reed, Aaron. And oh dear. When one goes, they all go. And Sunshine, you've unloaded them all. Todd Barrichelli, he is not going to be happy with this round. And oh man, how do you call that? How do you call that? I mean, what do you say? Smithy, 3 seconds up the road now. And oh, the dog gets into the side of Macca. And this reverse grid has popped off. And look, Mr. Brady McHugh up 17 spots. He knows how to do a restart. He knows how to weave through the field. And he's done it again. Brady McHugh from the back of the grid. He had a drive-through. Here he is. He's hunting Harriet. He's like, oh, he gets into Harriet. And Harriet locks the rears. And oh my God, they've all completely lost it through the pubes. And I dare say, Mr. Brady McHugh, you'll be travelling through pit lane for that one, Sunshine. And there's Joseph. Oh no, that's Howie. Howie behind him. So Howie's had a great start. To Jesus there in P5. What a mess. What a mess. These guys just don't learn, do they? They do not learn. Yeah, that was 100% worse than a rookie race. I don't even know how to say about that one, Mark. That was disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. But give it up for your man, Thomas Lauder. He's up 13 spots and he's in a podium position. He did this in the last reverse grid race. He just managed to avoid the BS, and boy howdy, there was BS. Good luck to the race control on that one, because that was far out. All good. Anyway, press on. Joseph to Jesus, P4. Looking around the outside, Mr. Lauder. And my two friends with their very mysterious coloured wheels have found themselves on track. As Tom just goes wide, and that's what he didn't want. He didn't want to kiss the grass. Gets sideways. Clay gets around nicely. Bit of car control there. And Sammy Collins up 19 spots. Up 20 spots as he makes a move on Clay Richards, who lost a little bit of speed there. He's trying to avoid Mr. Lauder. And Mr. Molecule. See you later. 6 seconds up the road. Brady McHugh up 20 positions. That'll be under review though. He did get quite heavily underneath Harriet, so we'll wait to see what race control says about that one. I dare say there's a little bit of a question mark over him, but there will be a lot of people and a lot of cars to review there. That was yeah, the reverse grid race. It's done what we hoped wouldn't happen, but that was a yeah, there was a moment. Here we go. Howie 11 spots, Barnes 16 spots, Collins 20 spots, Richards 10 spots, Bowden 17 spots. So a few people have got away with this one, and the biggest benefit, and Howie gets it all crossed up. Aaron Power, man of the moment. Mr. Bowden. Here we go, Tank SRT within sight of each other, so if they can lock onto the back of each other, you might see a couple of team tactics there. But again, everybody is very, very spread out, and this is a short 10-lap race. And here we go. Clay trying to get through. Gets blocked a little bit, and this little battle pack is going to rage. But these guys are good racers, hard and fair. So Smith leads them again. As they start lap 4. Brady McHugh's got that gap down under 5 seconds now. So he's pressing on. Joseph to Jesus up into P3. Sammy Collins, he's up 22 into P4. So from the rear of the grid to the front, as quick as you like, 3 laps, boom, that's how you do it. And there'll be a few people throwing fingers at everybody about what caused all that. But I'll tell you right now, the cream rises. Because those with a little bit of head smarts made the way back through the field, avoided the BS. And it's cool to see. It's what we want. We want to see smart heads. This is a cool little battle pack here. The Learjet. He's down in P10, not his round at the moment. Very much like, oh, here we go. So the gap's visual now, 4.5. Mr. Molecule, Andrew Smith, he got caught in a big incident, lap 1, race 1. And there we go, the Tank SRT boys, line of stern, white wheels and black wheels. Chris Barnes, Rob Bowden. Welcome to Thrillhouse, boys, you're looking good. Doing a bloody good job. Holding down P5 and P6, so they managed to snake their way through that drama. And a few people throwing all sorts of words in their headsets at the moment. And here we go. Clay holds onto it nicely. Oh, great car control, and he gets swamped. Howie through, Learjet through, Knockoffs through, and Clay optimistic. Sporting a little bit of damage there, so I wonder if that contributed. There aren't too many clean looking cars there at the moment, but this is a great little battle pack. We're back into the top 10. We're just looking at the Learjet now, and he's not out of this. He may be down 3 spots after the turn 1 drama, but he's recovered well. Scotty Reed, he's down in P12, so those two guys, we've got collected at lap 1, haven't fared too badly, not too bad. Brady McHugh, 3.8 seconds off the lead, and Joseph DeJesus is sniffing his box. I wonder what Brady has for lunch. Well, I reckon he's the type of guy who goes to the butcher at Woolies and gets himself a few slabs of that ham, round one. Luncheon and cheese. Pre-packaged cheese slices. Probably loves a bit of tomato sauce on that as well. Getting hungry. Thank you, SRT boys. Howie, up 6 spots, sitting behind Knockouts. He's having a much better run this time. And here goes Howie. Gets alongside. And Aaron Power. Oh dear. There's the smoke. And these guys are going to battle. And Mr. Molecule up in P1. He's going to be saying, hey, you guys battle all you like. I want this win. There's 3 laps to go. Joseph DeJesus. He's been with Thrillhouse for quite some time. He's got a little bit of housing going down the side of his car. Yeah, they go through the wiggles. Got some washing brief there. Tech 1. Auto. Tech 1 something sports. Versus Chill Out Motorsports. Oh no, Blackie. Oh, Blackie. Oh, mate. He's 4 laps down. He's in the grass. And, oh, Joseph gets on the power. He got on the power too early. He's leaped it around. He gets out of the way of the traffic. He's going to, how's the rejoin? Oh, a bit ornery, but he gets himself going. That's okay. Bit of a wiggle. And he is down spots. Here comes the Learjet. Here comes Howe. Here comes Knockouts. They're all seeing him now. There's a sitting duck right there. Howe's through. Learjet's through. Knockouts. Is he going to sweep around as well? He's just going to follow the Learjet as well. They go down into the pubes. He switches direction. Goes for a little bit of an over on Learjet. Does he get a run? He doesn't. He's going to sit back in here. And here we go. We got a good little battle pack of solid races. And oh no. That's not what Andrew Smith wanted. He wanted them to keep battling. As you see, Brady McHugh has chopped out another half a second in that lead. It's down to 3.2. We look at this battle. Howie, DeJesus, Learjet, Knockouts, Richards, Serious operators as he goes through the wiggles. You've got to really nurse the car through this section. You can't be too heavy-handed. Gently as you does it. Hit those apexes. It all counts on this exit. Don't run it too wide. Get the hammer down. Howie holding them off well. Howie tries to defend. He gets on the grass a little bit. And oh man, you're playing with fire, son. Keep it on the black stuff. They go through the wizard sleeves. Tuck it in. Who gets the better exit? There goes Joseph. He gets a wicked exit. He's all over the back of Howie. Does Howie go defensive? Learjet's in this as well. There we go. They pop out. The Learjet. He got the toe into Jesus. The inside becomes the outside as they plunge down. Who's going to break later? DeJesus gets it done. Learjet thinks better of it, and Knockles tucks in behind. Clay Richards doing what Clay Richards does, hitting his marks, staying and watching brief. He's in with a shot. And it's a great top 10 at the moment. That was a great little battle. Great lap from these guys. Scotty Reed, he misses his 410 too much, finds the weeds, finds the dirty stuff. It's alright. Get in there, son. Good recovery. Howie holding down P6. Good serious skill behind him. Howie's no slouch behind the wheel. But there it is. The Gillette Systems Quantum Pro entry of Joseph DeJesus. He looped it from P3, trying to get a run on Brady McHugh. It hasn't really taken much out of Mr. Molecule at the moment. That gap's still at 3 seconds. I dare say we're going to have another winner. Here we go. Here's the toe. Joseph. Howie stays defensive. If you want it, you go around the outside. Joseph says, well, fine then. I'll go around the outside. And I'll get round and I'll cover you off. They touch. Oh dear. He tried to go defensive and Howie has got into him. And I wonder what race control will think of that one, because whoa, that was aggressive. And Joseph is out of it. He's gone. See you later. Where's he come out? He's back down in P12. So he's still up 15 spots. And here comes the Learjet. Down the inside of Howie, he goes wide. He goes very wide. Knockout's down the inside. Knockout's having a snip at Learjet now. Does he try and under over it? So go through this blind section. Here's the apex. It's just a real struggle to get it. Gets a little bit of a corner cut there, Knockouts, but he stays behind Learjet. And oh dear. That one kicked off. That was cool. We're on the final lap. Smithy, Mr. Molecule, he's 2.5 out in front. Brady McHugh up 20 spots. Sammy Collins in third. And Howie, he's stacked it. He's gone. Oh no. And he's exited. He exited back to pit. Oh dear. What drama. And I'm not sure he was given permission to exit back like that, but probably thankful that he did. And Smithy takes the win. Mr. Molecule, Andrew Smith. What a drive. 4.7 seconds over Brady McHugh. You, sir, have just run one race too. And out of the 4 races, we've had 4 different race winners. So that was a drama-filled race. McHugh comes home in P2. Sammy Collins P3. Rob Bowden P4. Barnes 5. Learjet in 6. Knockles comes home in the Jandal position. Scotty Reed in 8th. Clay Richards brings it home in top 10, P9. Thomas Lauder in P10. Then it's DeJesus, the Don. Harriet crossing the line. And then you've got some big gaps back after that early drama. And oh boy. Wow. Race 2 run and done. Noble coming to a stop. He's got damage. Holding it down in P19. And I don't know what to say about that race. I'm a little bit heartbroken. But that's Thrillhouse. With the highs come the lows. You're listening to Night Ride FM. As we take a short break, we'll come back and we will unpack a very dramatic race, round 2 in the Michelin Raceway, Road Atlanta. Stick around. We'll unpack the bullshit very shortly. 20 viewers, thanks for tuning in. Hey Andrew, you copy?
Got you there, mate.
Hey brother, how's it going?
Yeah, mate, good to get a win under the belt, get some clear air.
Yeah, 100%. Man, you dodged an almighty bullet there.
I wondered what happened, mate, because all those quick guys came up very quick.
Yeah, they got a rocket start. There was an almighty stack behind you. 3 didn't go into 1, and that gave you a bit of a clear gap there. Were you just managing it back to Brady McHugh, or did you really have to stretch the legs to keep that gap?
Yeah, look, I knew I had to get a good start. I got the starts and these things down pat. The rest of the race, not so much as usual, but yeah, look, I just wanted to get a good lead straight out. I knew those guys are fast and they'd be coming through fairly quickly. It took me to the probably second last lap to actually get a handle on the car on this track. They're definitely a beast of a car. They're tough to drive.
Yeah, they're very, very tough. We don't make it easy here, and the reverse grid just throws all sorts of drama into it, so I dare say I'll be getting a few messages about the format, but...
Mate, I love it. I think the reverse grids are great. It's a bit of excitement.
Yeah, that's it, man. You know, like, we just want to have a bit of fun and have a bit of a laugh, so... No, we thought it was great, and... Mate, what happened in race 1? What got you so far down the pecking order there? You get caught up in that lap 1 drama?
Yeah, that's right. I, again, got a good start and got a bit of a nudge onto the grass, which was fine. Then saw all chaos break out ahead of me after turn 1 there, and yeah, just got caught up in it all.
Yeah, all good. Well, hey, mate, you're a Thrillhouse race winner, so our 4th winner from 4 races. So well done, mate. 144 points. And we'll catch you next week, mate.
Yeah, thanks, guys. It's great. Thank you very much. Have a good night.
Thanks, legend. Catch up. Brady McHugh, back again.
Very eventful, mate.
Oh, I tell you what. Seeing your name back through the field that quickly again, I got bloody excited about it. How do you do it? How do you thread the needle like that?
Mate, that's 2 weeks in a row. I've been pretty lucky. Obviously, there's a bit of urgency from those guys at the front to get going, and I think they fight pretty hard on lap 1. So I think I really only had to pass about 4 cars on track, and then the rest of them kind of threw themselves off the road or had contact. So it worked out okay for Joseph and I, and he was coming pretty hard there at the end as well. Yeah,
you could tell he was really pushing to try and get by you as he lit the rears up, just trying to get a run, and that sort of took him back into the drama there, and eventually he got offloaded by Howie. So yeah, not a great race for a lot of people there, but again, the cream rises, and mate, you've done another ripper job and scored yourself another barrel of points. So with the Alpha Racing Team boys not having a great round, I dare say if I do a few calculations, you may be our current effective championship leader.
Yeah, right. I saw obviously Ash was quick in quali, and then unfortunately spun lap 1, and then I'm not sure what Ryan got a drive-through for in the first race, but I was pushing as hard as I could with Joseph there in race 1. So, and then obviously, unfortunately, got the drive-through there with the little incident with the lap car, which I apologise for. So
these things happen, mate. You're racing hard, and
yeah, I just didn't obviously let Joseph through, and then I think he was just kind of indecisive on what he was doing, and then I just panicked and unfortunately locked the brakes and. Sent him into the friggin' shadow realm, so...
That's alright. Russell's a good dude. He's a fantastic photographer, and he'll forgive you for that one. So, Nah, mate, well done again. Great round for you. Stoked to see someone taking it to Joseph. So hopefully we see you two going at it again for the rest of the season.
Thanks, man. Catch you next week.
Awesome. Take care, mate. Lee Partridge.
Mikey Harland, what a race that was to round out the night.
I was shaking my head. I was laughing my ass off. I didn't know what to take of that lap one. It would just look like a
Yeah.
Do you remember the movie Smokey and the Bandit?
Yeah, I do.
All right. So you remember when they finally make it to their destination, right? And they drive out into the middle of that racetrack, and there's just cars going everywhere.
Yes.
That's what it reminded me of. I didn't know which way the track went because there were cars assuming different positions. So.
Yeah, there's been a bit of a progress report on that. So poor old Ash there, he's just posted a video up on Discord that his internet dropped out. The cars were literally vanishing as he's tipped it into turn one. The cars were vanishing. And he's made contact with I forget who it was now, and made the turnaround. So I actually gave Ash a drive through, which he didn't serve, and now finding out that it was that internet connection, I'm kind of putting two and two together there. So that's one thing. But Brady did actually get another drive through in that race, returning one of the Pennzoil cars. I think it was
Todd Barrichelli.
Todd Barrichelli.
Yeah.
And Brady actually didn't serve that one, so we did black flag him. So his finishing result in that race was actually P15.
Okay. So that puts Sammy Collins up into P2 for both races.
Yeah. So it was. Yep. So the race results is Andrew Smith from Sammy Collins, then to Rob Bowden for that race. Unfortunately, Brady, more contact there. We know it's not malicious and all that kind of stuff, but now that the penalties have been dished out, it's changing the results. But that's just a bit of the way it goes. No hard feelings or anything there. But the guys are playing hard.
Yeah, they were. That was that was something. But the format's pretty exciting, and I hope everybody on YouTube enjoyed that one for a little bit of drama.
Did you see that Ryan Howe actually fluffed the start as well?
I didn't see that
neutral
one. No.
Or he stalled it or something. Yeah, he was right down the back and made an absolute meal of that start. And he didn't really come as far through as what I thought. So he only got to P14. So
wow.
And Kai in 16th. So there was guys that struggled. There was guys that did really well. Awesome to see Mr. Molecule Andrew Smith take the win for another biased opinion. But it's been a good night.
Yeah, it's been a ripper night. A lot of good fun. Thanks as always, and Race Control for doing what you do.
My pleasure, mate.
And mate, it's Mid-Ohio again next week. So another tight, twisty track with blind apexes and all sorts of undulations. So let's hope they've learned their lessons, because if they want a shot at this championship, Road Atlanta wasn't the one for it.
Yeah, definitely, and I think that's going to be the big story of the championship now is luck and maybe penalties per se, or being receiving of some driving. These cars, these tracks that we go to, it's not easy. It really isn't. So I don't think it's going to be a walk in the park for anyone. It'll be interesting to see how the next few rounds play out with that kind of stuff, and it'll only be good for the viewers and good for us watching.
Yeah, that's it, man. No, I can't wait for it, to be honest. It's been a laugh already. Everyone's having a lot of fun. Really impressive grid sizes as well. A little bit scary for tracks that we go to have this many cars on track, but it's a great sort of format. We've put something pretty cool together, and man, bring on the next round.
Bring on Mid-Ohio, mate. Good to see you again. We'll see you then.
Catch you, legend. Wow. Friends on YouTube, are you still there with me? Carl, thanks for tuning in, brother. I appreciate that. We've got 16 people tuning in still. We're still here at Road Atlanta, just unpacking everything that happened. If there's anyone you would like to hear from, drop their name in the comments, and we'll see if we can get them in for a little bit of a post-race. You're tuned into Night Ride FM. We're listening to Dane Whisper at the moment. Sammy Collins, you got me? I can't hear you, Sonny.
Hey, Mikey.
Hey, Legend, how's it going?
Good. That was awesome. Thanks for
Dude.
the invite.
Yeah, hey, thanks for showing up and representing the Thrillhouse livery, which we have up on screen at the moment. Mate, 2 podiums.
Yeah, can't really ask for more than that. I got a bit lucky there, but a few people got black flagged, and I
Yeah.
don't know what else was going on, but it was good fun. Second race was interesting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
interesting's a word that I would definitely use for it. I don't really know how to unpack that one. That was there was a little bit of internet dropout. There was a little bit of right hand down on some cars, and it turned into a bit of a mess. But these things happen. Can't have all the things all the time. Just some of the things some of the
Yeah.
time.
I had an epic race with Rob Roden.
Yeah,
First
and
race.
Kai Ardley as well was sniffing around too. That was an awesome little battle. We watched that for most of the race, to be honest. So yeah, very cool. Held him off, and man, 2 podiums. You might have to convince your partner to do this more often. I know it's early for you, but mate, you do so well in the Audis.
Yeah, I'll see what I can do. See what I can swindle.
Awesome, man.
I'll definitely be back at some stage, that's for sure.
Yeah, wicked, man. We'll get you sorted with a new livery as well. But in the meantime, congratulations on your 2 podiums, and enjoy the rest of your night, mate.
Thanks, Mikey. I'll
Catch
see you
up.
at some stage. Thanks.
Ryan Howe.
Yo.
Oh boy.
Yeah, a bit of a stinker.
Yep. Where do you think you're faring the championship now?
Oh, P nowhere.
Wasn't your night, mate.
Nah, just a few things just didn't go my way.
Yeah, no, it's a drama, but next week, mate. Mid-Ohio. That's your jam. You know that
Yeah,
track
did-
well.
Did pretty well there, so looking forward to that.
Yep. How's your COVID jab going? You looking after yourself?
Oh yeah, pills are down and I'm good.
Well, we weren't able to bring up the championship points right now, and I do believe that the DSOs are still deliberating on a couple of things. But I think you might still be in there. But with everything that's happened, I think Mr. Brady McHugh will be jumping a few spots and assuming the lead. Although he did get that black flag, didn't he? So it's going to be interesting. We're going to have to crunch
Ashes
some
out of it
numbers.
now.
Yeah. But
Joseph
hey,
didn't do it last week.
yeah, that's it. So Joseph came and showed why it's a little bit better for him to only rock up sometimes, because when he's on track, he absolutely dominates. And although he's not completely, he's not a complete robot, he did come untangled a little bit there. So yeah, man, the championship's wide open now.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see what happens next race.
Yeah, that's it. Hey, all the best, mate. Good on you for a little bit of a recovery there in race 1 after your drive through. I'll see you next week for Mid-Ohio.
Sweet, cheers, mate.
Cheers, legend. All right, I think we're going to wrap it up there, legends. We can't get everybody else in there for a chat, but thank you so much for tuning in. We go live around about 7:30, 7:45 every Sunday night for the TART Touring Car Championship. We run 2 races, a full championship race with pit stops, and a second reverse grid race, which is completely popped off. And I'm looking in the Discord chat right now, and it's going crazy, and we'll go sort them out. My name is Mikey. You've been watching Thrillhouse Arcade. You've been listening to Night Rider FM. If you haven't hit subscribe, please do. Let us know that you're keen to see some more, and hit the notification bell, and you'll get a little message when we go live next. Till then, you stay sexy, legends. Catch ya.
around like, oh, darling, it's shut the fuck up, man, like kind of thing.